Welcome, Pokemon trainers. Welcome to my family-friendly live stream. And alola, alola. So today I'm going to be trading all kinds of Pokemon on the GTS. And I have a plan. I don't know quite how organized I am. But the idea is to have fun and to talk to each other, enjoy the day or the night, depending on what part of the world you're in. And as my game is getting started here, I'm going to explain a little bit. Lots of people, of course, have all the starters, but recently Pokemon Bank, as you may know, for those of you who have Pokemon Bank subscriptions, Pokemon Bank suddenly released all of the Alolan starters with hidden ability and some pretty cool moves, and they were all the evolved forms. So I figured out that if I have a game that I am running in French that I haven't live streamed, and everything else I do is in English. So I realized that if I got the evolved starters from both the French game and my English game, I could get more moves, interesting moves on them. So let me just quickly show everybody just an example of some of these starters that I've got bred. So in the case of the Rowlet evolution, the hidden ability is Long Reach, and for those of you who don't know, I'll just go ahead and show you what this is. So Long Reach, the Pokemon uses its moves without making contact with the target. So certainly in battling, some Pokemon will give you an additional status condition or something else bad if you actually make physical contact with them. So this ability sort of erases that effect. Let me just show you quickly. Most of us know what the Intimidate ability is, but Litten didn't have it before the Litten evolution. Pokemon intimidates opposing Pokemon upon entering battle, lowering their attack stat. That's good because, of course, as we know, Litten and its evolutions are primarily, physical attackers, and the defense is okay, but it's nice if you can just automatically weaken their attack. And then Poplio's hidden move, a hidden ability, is called Liquid Voice, and this is kind of interesting. All sound-based moves become water-type moves. So it's not on these, but you'll see it because I'm breeding those first. Let me see if I can't even show it to you at the moment because I have both of the Primarinas with their with these great moves on them. They're both in the daycare. But I believe it's Hyper Voice is an extremely powerful sound-based move, but it's a normal type. Well, now if the Poplio or Primarina or its middle evolution, if they have the Hyper Voice, then in fact, instead of just having its extremely powerful effect, it's also going to have a stab bonus because it will behave with this ability as a water type move. So that I think is really amazing. So let's see. Good morning to the chat. The Radiant Narwhal says you're going to try to breed a shiny male Ralt soon. Oh, that'll be fun. And did your friend request pop up? It still shows as pending. Let me take a look. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm presuming you're talking about the friend request for the 3DS to add you as a friend. I'm going to have a quick look. All right, so everyone bears with me here. This is, as I say, casual stream, all for fun. Let me just think how this would go. Or, oh, on Discord, Okay, good, thank you. Sorry for the confusion. You did mention, that's right. So I may seem a little disorganized with the Discord, for which I apologize. I haven't checked it in several days. I didn't see it, but if you put the friend request on, on permanent, then hopefully it won't expire. I will check my Discord after the stream and try that again. But we can communicate in the comment section to this video after the stream is over, and we'll try to get that working if there's anything else that's difficult or problematic. All right, so here we are. Just going to collect a few more of these Poplio eggs and hatch them, and then we'll go off and have some fun in the GTS. For those of you who don't know, until the midnight tomorrow night, March 19th, the Pokemon Global Link is having there's a global mission in the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon games to try to get the goal is for everybody that's been playing the global mission to try to get a total of 1 million trades through the GTS. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to just try to do a lot of trading through the GTS today and increase my count, and I'll show everyone what that looks like. Hey, Emerald Steve, welcome to the live stream. Nice to see you back again. Yeah, I've got to keep paying attention to the chat because I'm getting a little bit involved in of course, the game that I want to show off to you guys. So just remind folks, whether they're lurking or actually in the chat, please feel free to click the thumbs up button on my video. That would be nice all around, because we like to like things. All right, so let's go hatch these Poplio eggs, and then I can show them off, and we'll head over to the GTS and start doing some trades. How's everyone this weekend? I know we're in the afternoon and evening hours for most viewers. I think it's probably now after midnight in Australia and Japan for those viewers. So I guess some people are bound to be asleep. So Emerald Steve, you've got all the starters with the hidden abilities that became available on the Pokemon Bank. I am Ginger, welcome back. Yes, so as usual, I am Ginger is my greatest friend with regards to reminding me that I really do want to get back to my shiny Bagan hunt. You know, I think of it, but then I think of all these other things. So the main thing about doing a stream and even starting my shiny Bagan hunt again all over again is getting that first encounter, and then the SOS will flow. So I think I am not going to nickname these starters that will have the hidden ability. I had been nicknaming them just to keep my PC boxes straight, but I think for GTS Trading it'll be fine. Sort of a madhouse if anyone's tried any of the GTS Trading today. I guess I've been doing it for quite a bit for the last 2 or 3 days, and there's just so much demand for people trading these starters. And you can't tell if somebody is trying to get a starter with the hidden ability or if they're giving that. So in my case, I don't care. I just want to get the trades through and give people really cool GTS traded Pokemon. Do you have any extra foreign dittos? GTS hasn't been very helpful recently. So here's what I've got, Radiant Narwhal. They're not foreign, but they were imported. I imported a whole bunch of dittos from Gen 2. And they tend to all have at least 4 perfect IVs. And when I have been breeding them in my game, even though they're not foreign, because they're coming from an earlier generation, they are being treated for breeding purposes as if they were foreign. So if you're interested in those, I'd be totally happy to trade them to you sometime when you have your 3DS or 2DS handy. But you know, I was going to say, I have, I guess you were here at the beginning of the stream when I said I've started a game in French, which is all kind of funny. I might do a little bit of the French game later. But that will allow me to catch foreign dittos and trade them back over. So that might be something I could do in the near future. Certainly. Hang on a second. Sorry, I just want to check. Okay, I've already gotten those. All right, so let's go back and pick up some more eggs, and more importantly, start trading some of these. Okay, so Radiant Narwhal, you are interested in those dittos. Good. And tomorrow, I think tomorrow would be fine. Let's communicate through the comments. If I don't do a live stream, you know, my plans for live streaming just seem to get sidetracked. But I'm doing it now. I'm here now. You guys are here now. It's all good. Time for fun. All right, I'll pick this up and let's go to the box and have a look at what I can start GTS trading. All right, let's see. Okay, so in this instance, you can see here's an example of a Litten. It's got Intimidate, Fake Out. Fake Out came with it. These are some of the Littens that I've received in trades. None of them, they only seem to have Fake Out. However, both Leaf Blade and Brave Bird are egg moves that came from breeding the two Decidueyes together, and you can see the long reach special ability. And in some cases where I was breeding them in my French game, you can see I'm Grand-Mère. It's my French name. In that case, this was one of the earlier ones. So I didn't quite have it down. But you can see here's something I got from Germany. Again, it's got the long reach ability, but it doesn't have the moves that I've bred onto it. So here's an example. This is the one I just bred. So this will be, we'll put this into the GTS. Let's have a look at these Poplios. Wait a second. I'm going to try to be a little more efficient with my cursor here. So Liquid Voice. So how good is this? These Poplios, because I was breeding two of these special Primarinas together, I have both the ability and all four of the moves that came on those special distribution Primarinas. Here's an example where even though both the parents had Liquid Voice ability, some of the Pokemon will have all those great moves, but the regular ability, Torrent. So let me see, and this is another great Liquid Voice, and I do have Judge capability. So you know, I wouldn't worry too much about the IVs on these, because these are perfect for breeding, and they're both males, so they will pass these moves as egg moves. And if you are breeding with the Ditto, you can give this an Everstone, not an Everstone, I'm sorry, breeding with the Ditto, you should have something like a 60%. I know the percent keeps changing in what people say. Now they're saying if you breed hidden ability with a Ditto, you have a 60%, and it's a male, you have a 60% chance of the hidden ability passing. So these are still great for breeding and just great to experiment with, I think. Fun. I think let's go ahead and... do you guys have... Be right back. Good plan. People who are in the chat, if you have any opinions whether I should start doing the GTS with our starters, or let me show you what else I have today. I've got some really strong HAWLUCHAs. I've got SPIRITOMB with... These SPIRITOMB were so much fun to breed, and I'm not done. I'm going to be doing more streams on this. So Hypnosis and Nightmare. Nightmare is a move that is a transfer-only move for SPIRITOMB. So I base it, but I basically had to breed it onto a compatible breeding Pokemon in order to get it onto these SPIRITOMBs. So these are going to be very rare. It will be very, very unusual if you find SPIRITOMBs that have Nightmare and Nightmare. Hypnosis is one of its level up moves. And as you can see, the I have very good IVs on these SPIRITOMBs that I'm going to be trading through the GTS today. So that is a little preview of that. And then for anyone who's a Go-Goat fan, I have Go-Goat's baby, which is SKIDDO. And SKIDDO also, I went to some trouble to do this, but I got transfer-only moves and a level-up move. So they have both Milk Drink and Rollout, which I thought was just really cool for baby goats, because goats, goats and goat's milk. But Rollout seems like a perfect move for Go-Goat. And as I say, you can't really get it any other way in Gen 7 except to do some interesting things with breeding and bringing it forward as a transfer-only move. In my case, the way I bred these was I used Smeargle. I taught a Smeargle, Rollout, and Milk Drink, and then used that as the male to breed with a Go-Goat that I got off the internet. So, so these are pretty good. Do people have any opinions whether I should start with these or with the starters? I'll just think I will go on to the Festival Plaza, and we'll just go and see what people want, see what the demand is at the moment. Okay, so as usual, I start out with saving my adventure first. And here we go. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to connect to the internet. That's a little detail we don't want to overlook. Okay, let's get this going. Let's see if it connects. Yep, I've got a nice strong connection for my 3DS. And let's get back. All right. So, what I want to do is just show you guys a little bit about the global mission. It's only got another day and a half or 2 days roughly. Well, maybe more like a day and a half before it's over. So I'll just, this is the lady that you would sign up with, and I'll show you what it looks like in case you haven't seen it before. Of course, even though I was doing a lot of trading earlier today and a whole lot yesterday, it doesn't sync up your trading information except once every couple of hours or something. But they just tend to skip that part. So I'm actually kind of curious to see out of this Ultra Moon game that I'm playing today how many I've supposedly traded. So here's the mission: trade as many Pokemon as possible during the GTS Global Mission period. It ends at just before midnight, Greenwich Mean Time, tomorrow, March 19th. Now, they're saying out of all the people that have been doing this, trying to trade on the GTS as much as possible, they want to try to get 1 million trades. So far, with all of the trading that's been done, they've only gotten to 678,000 or so trades. So this says that out of all the it seems like I've done so much trading in this 10-day period, 12-day period, but it says I've only traded 98. I think it's just because the process is slow, and also there's a lot of junk on the GTS, and I think the GTS can't really handle quite all the traffic. I don't know. We'll see. So that's kind of the game goal at the moment for me, is to trade some really good things. And I'm not going to be doing link trades during the stream. But for people who are interested in getting some of these things, if you don't do it through the GTS, I'm certainly willing to do link trades later if you contact me through the comment section. So let's go ahead and see what's up there. I don't know if, oh, okay, look, I had something up and got my, so this is my first trade. After each trade, I am going to talk to the person that I traded with, talk to the avatar, because as you'll see, for some reason I'm getting really a high number of festival coins for each trade, and plus I think it's good practice to say thank you. So so I'll just be jumping in and out. Let's have a look at this. So first I say thank you for the GTS trade. Now look at this. You received 36 festival coins from Gabrielle. In regular Sun and Moon, you would typically get, I think, 4. I think you would typically get 4 festival coins. In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, usually you will get 12 festival coins. But I went to one of the fortune teller tents earlier today, and it said you will have extremely good luck with GTS trading today, and so I thought that was hilarious. And so every single GTS trade that completes, when I go to thank the avatar of the person I traded with, this is what I'm getting, and it's adding up like crazy, like right now. Hey, Jackie Rios Gonzalez, nice to see you, and how are you too? Glad you could join us at the end of the weekend here. All right, so as I said, I'm accumulating quite a lot. So Team Blue is very good to get if you're in Ultra Sun or regular Pokemon Sun, but since this is Ultra Moon and I already have red, I'll show it to you guys. Team Blue. 3 will allow you to get dark colors or light colors, but not the brightest color. I have Team Red already, so I'm just going to say no thank you to this. And then we'll go back and do some more GTS trading. Are you sure you don't want to host the facility? Oh yes, I'm sure. It's so funny. Sometimes the small token of his gratitude is a nugget, but sometimes it's just a festival ticket, which is a very small token. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into the starters. Check out Poplio. As I say, I am sending out Poplios that have the hidden ability, but people who are just trading a Poplio for a Poplio, excuse me, I need something to drink. You don't know when you see a Poplio Any of these, you don't know if they have the hidden ability or the regular ability. So I don't see any Poplios for Poplios or Poplios for other starters at the moment. I'll just go check something else. Check the Littens. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes you'll see starters that are asking for crazy stuff like legends. Usually that means that someone is either being super generous or they're trying to participate in a someone's live stream where they're sending out the same thing over and over again. All right, so not seeing any of those. I'm going to go ahead and check Rowlet, and then I will put something up for. I'll deposit something. Sometimes they trade very quickly, but I think the system is clogged up with everybody trying to do this mission. So let's look and see if any Rowlets want to trade for another Rowlet or another starter, something simple that I have. I think they go through so quickly. All right, so I think I'm going to back up here and we'll go ahead and deposit something. And let's think, yeah, see these have the good moves from the two special distribution parents. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, well, yeah, I'll go ahead and deposit it. I usually like to give Pokemon that I deposit something to hold and give it a clue. Like if it has special moves, like in this case, moves that are bred onto it, I like to say something that gives a clue to anyone looking. So I'm going to just say that I want a Poplio in return. Alright, that should hopefully trade pretty quickly. Meanwhile, I will have a look around for other things that are on the GTS. Any of you guys that want to participate and trade with me through the GTS, let me know in the chat what you're putting up, and if you want any of the things you see on the screen, and I will just jump right over to that part of the GTS and look for it. Alright, so that's how my Poplio looks. It probably won't stand out that much because it's not holding anything. But I'll do this for a little while. If it looks like we're not getting the trades going through quickly enough, I'll jump out of the Festival Plaza and put berries and little gift items on my Pokemon that I'm trading. So let's see. I think I already talked to this guy, right? Yeah, I already talked to him. Okay, just jump out and let's go back in. Have a look. Okay, so Poplio just traded right away. That worked nicely. Okay, so Jackie Rios, great. So do you want a Poplio or do you want to give me a Poplio? I mean, I'm fine either way. I just want to know so that I can look for the one that you put in. You can give me anything you want if you want any of the things that are showing on the screen. It can be modest, and I can figure that out. Okay, so here we go. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on a second. So the avatar I'm trading with right now says Jackie. Is that you? Is that you, Jackie, from the chat, or is this just some like really crazy coincidence? Hang on, I gotta check this out. I love coincidences. She's one of your guests. How have you been lately? I've been pretty good. Let me see how you're doing. Add you to the VIP list. Sure, if this is you, I'll totally do that. How funny. You know, there's a lot of guesswork on my part. Okay, this is so much fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to add this. I hope it's you. Hey, Radiant Narwhal, glad to see you back. Okay, so I'll register you as a VIP. Hopefully, I have to make room first, which is fine because I have a lot of people on my VIP list that were just there from when I first started my game, and if people had something interesting in the festival plaza, I would add them, but I really don't need, you know, let's see. So I pretty much go to see if these are dead accounts. If they have a good festival plaza rank, like this one is dead. So I will remove that, make room, and add Jackie. Radiant Narwhal. Yes. Oh my gosh. So that was French toast that you were making? I was thinking that sounds really good. Yes, please leave a link either in the chat or anywhere. I guess, yeah, just go ahead and put it in the chat. If it blocks it, I'll unblock it. All right, let's see. Let's go back and let's stay focused here. Gonna add Jackie to the VIP. Okay, yes. Thank you for making me. Okay, good. Got that done. This is so much fun. I don't know, I'm amused by the way Pokemon has arranged these games. Let's see. So the link was chocolate strawberry French toast pastry. Oh my gosh, I would learn to cook just to make that. That sounds really amazing. I know, I'm a granny and I can kind of cook, but you know, not like the greatest, most perfect chef in the world. Let's see if anybody, let's look for SKIDDOs. Let's see if anybody wants to trade a SKIDDO for a SKIDDO. Otherwise, I'll put it up and trade it for something really easy for people to get. Where are you? There we are. These SKIDDOs all have this amazing Hypnosis Nightmare move combination. Okay, so yeah, see, there's only 3 people putting up SKIDDOs. So SKIDDO, I don't know, isn't that funny that I say it the wrong way? All right, deposit. So let's go over to these. These are like the greatest things ever. Okay, that looks like a nice one to trade. Although when people are pulling something off the internet, I mean off of the GTS, you can't see the stats. So first thing I'm going to say is we'll do great in battles because it has amazing stats and amazing moves. Energy ball, milk drink, and roll out. So anyone that trades for this, that wants it, if they raise it to be a go-go, it'll be just, it'll be great. Okay. Oh wait, I have to decide what I want. So like, what's easy for people to catch? Like, like I'll say a picky peck. Isn't that funny? Although it means that people who are trading from X and Y would have to have the game. I guess lots of people have the game now. Here we go, picky peck. Okay, Jackie Rios, yes, thank you for adding me into your VIP list too. I'm happy to do that for folks who are in my chat. I'm happy. Please click the thumbs up button if you haven't already. It's a nice sign to show that you are happy. All right, let's have a look at how the Go-Goat looks. Leopard Berry, Picky Peck. Yeah, well, if I don't know how many people are actually going to be focused on that today, but quite all right. I think let's have a look for some Rowlets, and I'll focus on the starters a little bit. And yeah, I have been wanting to stream for like days and days and days. I miss doing it so much, but it seems like the time of day when I'm playing, you know, I didn't have like really, you know, didn't have enough focus to stream. So today I just thought, well, it doesn't matter if I have focus or not. I just want to have fun. And you guys are here because you want to have fun, so it works. All right, now let's see. So hopefully this person that is asking for a Rowlet, hopefully they want a special Rowlet with a rare ability, hidden ability, already been traded. See, that's what I'm saying about this. The GTS is a little bit delayed. Oh, this one wants a Litten. This will work. So here we go. We got the super good Intimidate, hidden ability, and the good moves. So that you can see the slightly French name, Chat Feu, for fire cat. Sort of super abbreviated. But yeah, at some point, just to amuse everyone, I'm going to play my French game, Pokemon Soleil. I'll play it on the live stream because I can read French really well, but in terms of like understanding it, when people are talking to me, I'm really not that good at it. So it's kind of funny if I have like an 80% understanding of French. So yeah, don't know what to say other than, you know, sometimes it's okay to be embarrassed. You're learning something, and you know, as long as you're courteous and polite, people are okay with that. Okay. So Jackie says, I just traded you a shiny Picky Peck named Skittles. Take care of my Picky Peck. Oh, definitely. So, let me see. Should I, Jackie? I'm sorry if I'm slightly confused. Are you saying that you pulled off the Pokemon I had posted, or are you saying you want me to go look at the Picky Pecks? Why don't I do that? I'm going to just jump out and do this. I don't always know what people mean, but I'll keep working on it. Radiant Narwhal, doomed forever to the PC. What does that mean? I mean, doom. That sounds pretty serious. Let's see if I can, Jackie, let me see if I can figure out this about something named Skittles. Skittles is a really cute name, especially because it grows up and becomes. See, I think the GTS is delayed because there's so many people on it. I think it takes like half a minute or something for things to show up. I'm just going to have a quick look in my PC. I'll have a look at my milk goat. See, even so, my milk goat may have come back. I don't know. Let me see. Let me just have a quick look. I'm going to go all the way out, and I know how I can look. I'm not actually going to do a Wondertrade, but I can look through my boxes. By using Wondertrade. So even though I'm not in the PC, I can look and see what has gotten traded. So, have a quick look here. All right. At the moment, okay, so this is good. So this is somebody else who has traded a special hidden ability. Let's see. All right, good. All right. So Jackie, if you responded to hang on a second. If you responded to the GTS to get the Go-Goat for the Picky Peck, then that should hopefully show up when I log back in. Okay, here we go. Pokemon was traded. Isn't this fun? I think this is so much fun. Because we're all in different parts of the world. Skittles. All right, so now I understand. That is what you were saying, Jackie. Okay, take good care of Skittles. I will, I promise. As a matter of fact, when things come back from the... First, let me thank you. And then when they come back, if you have space on your team, like I do, I can actually look at them right away. So, here we go. Oh my gosh. So look at this, folks. Look at how many festival coins. So I'm getting triple the number of festival coins that I normally would if I was trading with a stranger. But then since Jackie is a VIP and I got the good luck from the fortune teller tent on GTS Trading today, instead of getting, let me see, 3 into 54 would go 16. Instead of getting 16, am I doing my math right? 24. Yeah, no, sorry, 18. Instead of getting 18 festival coins from Jackie, because she's on my VIP list, I got 54 festival coins for one trade. That, to me, is amazing. That's so cool. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. All right, so I'm going to have a look at Skittles that you guys traded me, that Jackie traded me. We'll do a summary. And Skittles has Skill Link. Thank you very much. I think Skill Link is awesome. So we have Growl. We have Echoed Voice, which is fun. We have Rock Smash, very clever. And Supersonic, which is really, really fun. Okay, I will, and it's shiny. Oh my gosh, Jackie, thank you. I did not expect you to give me a shiny. And thank you so much. You did say it. Somehow my brain didn't register it. So that is super nice of you, and I absolutely will take really, really good care of it. Just so that I know not to give it away, I'm going to give it something that I would be unlikely to attach to something. I'll give it an Everstone. It'll just help remind me to look at it carefully afterwards. So, I'm going to trade back out this Poplio, which has the rare hidden ability. And as any of you that may have watched my Pokemon Day live stream, I like to improve Pokemon if they're humble. If I get in on trade and I trade it back out, I like to improve it first and give it something. So in this case, this Poplio has, it's going to favor hidden ability. This will be hidden ability and stab. But because of the, I'm sorry, it's going to, what am I saying? The hidden ability will allow all of its moves to be, allow its normal moves to be, to get stabbed as if they're water moves in this case. Scald is already a water move, but again, because it's a humble Pokemon, we're going to teach it some things. Because it ends up with a fairy typing, a poison move is good to have as a defensive move against something against a fair, well, let me see. Actually, what we should have is a ground move. To be defensive against a poison type Pokemon attacking it. Acrobatics, on my very first Pokemon Moon game, when I first played, I got Popplio, I put acrobatics on, and even though it says it's only like 55 power, if your Pokemon isn't holding anything, it's more than double. When it says it inflicts massive damage, it really does. So even though Popplio was not a physical attacker, and eventually my pre-marina, I kept acrobatics on it the whole time, and it really, really, really helped. So I've discovered that I like that. I think it's a good move, and hopefully whoever receives this Popplio will have the joy of it as well. I think echoed voice is a nice thing for, a level 1 Popplio to have. Jackie Rio says, "You're welcome, GameNGrannie." You know what? Thank you and you're welcome. Lovely, lovely things for people to say. Okay. So let's see how this Popplio is shaping up. So I will trade this back out, and I want it to be good for whoever gets it. So here's Liquid Voice. All sound-based moves become water-type moves. That's what it is. Okay, all sound-based moves. So in this case, sound-based Echoed Voice is a sound-based move, so that will be very cool, but also end up with Stab. Perish Song, that was one of the moves that is bred onto it. Scald. All right, so this looks like a pretty good move set for someone to get when I put this into the GTS. And what I like to do typically is when I try to send some kind of a message on the GTS, like a Lepaberry. I hope that people will say, why would they give them a Lepaberry? Well, Lepaberries are about moves, and maybe that would be a clue to someone to guess that the Popplio in the GTS has good moves. Let me have a quick look about this Abra. Okay, it does have Synchronize. I'm collecting those for when I do legendary hunting. It's Synchronized, but it is it's serious, so that's not that important, but good enough. Oh my goodness. I must be so thirsty because my voice is really gravelly. Okay, here we go. Let's go back and do some more trading. Radiant Narwhal, the web address is blocked. I'll tell you what, Radiant Narwhal, for sharing the link, here's what I'm going to say to do. Because there's some, it used to be that it would give me the chance. Hang on a second. I'm going to switch this over to live chat. Okay, that should get rid of the temporarily get rid of the web address being blocked. So if you're still there, if you want to try again, hopefully it will just show up. As I say, I switched over the rules for the chat. YouTube is always experimenting, and sometimes it makes it a little crazy for me, but it's all right. It's all right. So we just dressed up this Popplio. Let's see if we can get this traded off to someone that wants a special hidden ability Popplio with great moves. Still broken. That is a shame. Sometimes YouTube is silly. Here's what I'm going to suggest for you, Radiant Narwhal. When you paste the web address, where there's a period, put in a space. Where there is a slash, put in a space, and you can erase the part that says HTTP. You can erase that. I know how to reconstruct it. So those things, if you put spaces in it, then it will not, the YouTube chat will not think it's, okay, hang on. I'm not sure quite what's going on with my, oh, there we go. Sorry, wasn't paying attention to my 3DS. So I hope that made sense. You know, how you can modify the web link so that it doesn't look like a web link by putting these spaces in, and then I can reconstruct it and so forth, because it will let me repost it so other people can read it. Okay, so let's see. We have a bunch of people that there's somebody who wants a rowlet, but they don't want a bred rowlet. Okay. Let's go look at some of these other starters. I saw, this is funny, I saw something on the Pokemon Global Link website that something like, I don't know, 250,000 Drampas have been, was it 1,000? Yeah, have been traded on the GTS since Sun and Moon was first released. Here, this looks like someone that wants a Poplio, so, oh, but it wants a female Poplio? Well, it's female Poplio with good moves, but it doesn't have the, hope they're not disappointed, it doesn't have the rare abilities, the hidden abilities. Okay, it's missing a period and a 3 at one end. Okay, hey, Tails Kid, welcome to the stream. So Radiant Narwhal, go ahead and you know, put that in and see if it comes through in the chat. How are you doing, Tails Kid? How's your weekend going? Thank you for joining us. I'm always glad to see folks. Okay, so I got the Litten. Let's see if this Litten has the hidden ability. And then I guess we'll go up and we'll put up a Litten. So again, we'll see what kind of, yeah, see, 36 festival coins. It's crazy that it's like, you know, I never realized what the fortune teller tents were for in the festival plaza, but that's what they're for. You get much better luck. Luck meaning specifically more festival coins for different activities. If you go to a fortune teller tent, they tell you for that day, that 24-hour period, which part of the festival plaza will give you the higher coins. And you know, they do always tell you here you have a new phrase, but I couldn't really understand what the point of it was. Hey Jose, nice to see you. I've been well. How have you been? Today I may sound a little disorganized, but I'm very determined to trade a lot of things on the GTS for the Global Mission today. The things that I'm trading out all have really good moves or really awesome rare hidden abilities, and they're at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so right now during the stream, I'm not going to do link trades, but here's what I would suggest. Type in, Jose, type in which of these things you want and just what you want to give me. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can just be a very modest Pokemon, and then I'll go look. You deposit it in the GTS, and I'll go look for it. So, Sigalith the Pokemons, hey, thank you for showing up. How are you? How are you? It's good to see everyone. Quick reminder: please feel free to click the. Please feel free. Hang on a second. So, I sound like a nut. Please feel free to click the thumbs up button. Now, all right, let me just have a look. So this is the Poplio that I prepared for for sending out. Let me see. By the way, Jose, so you might have missed my description, but the SKIDDO has really hard to get transfer only moves on it. They all have pretty good IVs, and it's got the moves it has are Hypnosis and Nightmare, and Nightmare is very amazing. You can't get it on a SKIDDO. In Gen 7, it has to be a transfer move. So I did all this crazy stuff with breeding to get it legitimately on there. They never hack, by the way. Most of you guys already know that. You know, where there's a will, there's a way, and usually in game, it's all worthwhile. So I think for now, I'm just going to throw up, let me see. Okay, what else? Oh, the Spiritomb. Why don't I don't know if I should, yeah, I can deposit a Spiritomb. You can see I have like 6 or 7 of these Spiritombs, but they also have Hypnosis and Nightmare. Oh, you know what? I said the wrong thing about the Go-Goat. Let me backtrack a bit. The Go-Goats have Milk Drink and Rollout. I apologize for what I said a bit earlier. That was crazy. So these will be really amazing if you level them up to be a Go-Goat, these little Skiddos. And here we go back to the Spiritomb. Radiant Narwhal, you can definitely post that link in the Discord. I invite that. You can see it on my page. Hopefully it should all make sense. So I think I'll go ahead and I will put one of these really great Spiritombs in to the GTS, and I'm just going to ask for something really simple. I'm going to ask for an Abra. And this is Pokemon that will do great in battles. It's got 4 perfect IVs and these amazing moves that I went to extraordinary breeding to get these moves onto them. Yeah, Jose, once you figure out what you want to trade before, let me know. Radiant Narwhal says, is it on the YouTube Granny chat? That would be fine. Oh, that's where you put it. Okay, good. In my Discord. Yeah. For those of you who have just joined us, Radiant Narwhal found an amazing recipe for something. Let me read what it was. It sounded so good. Chocolate strawberry French toast pastry. That sounds really good. I'm going to make that. I'm going to find that link and I'm going to go make it. Okay, so one of the things we discovered about the GTS is that it is very slow. It will do a trade and kind of like not show up like for a while. So I'm just going to keep working with it because I can't change it. Hey, Super Mario, thanks for joining us today. How you doing? How's your weekend going? What's left of it, of course. That's the thing about live streaming on Sundays. Okay, I think I'm going to I'm trading starters at the moment, but anybody that wants something specific, especially if you want something, well, particularly if you want any of the Pokemon that are on the screen, the starters all have the hidden ability and some special battling moves. SKIDDO and Spiritomb and HAWLUCHA all have specially battling moves and very high IVs. Somehow I don't seem to talk and press 3DS buttons at the same time. That's how you know it's live. Okay, I don't have a Haunter. Oh, someone was trading away their shiny Rowlet. I don't have a ball toy. I mean, I put an awful lot of things up in the Pokemon Bank. Oh, here we go. Now, if this hasn't already been traded, then I can give them this really great hidden ability Poplio that I got. What is Decidueye's hidden ability? It's, hey, Aiko Murayama. So Decidueye's hidden ability is something called Long Reach, and I will show it on the screen in a few moments, just to remind people. Basically, it allows the Decidueye or Rowlet or any Pokemon with that ability. It allows them to use a physical move on another Pokemon without having it be interpreted by the game as physical contact. So it's sort of a defensive thing, but it's pretty cool. And Radiant Norwell says, you get to pick up your baby pug today. Oh my gosh, you got a dog? Ayako Murayama says, that's good because I just got Shiny Violet with Long Reach. Oh, congratulations! Very good. Well, that's pretty much what I'm sending out too. I'm sending them out with Long Reach as well as with some of the moves that came on the Decidueye. Like my Rowlets have, well, I'll show them to you. They have Brave Bird and the leaf. Really strong leaf move. Somehow it doesn't seem to notice that I've put up. Anybody that wants a really amazing Spiritomb, feel free to look and see if it's still there. Just a simple Abra in return will do. I always thank each player afterwards because I'm getting really high festival coins today for this. This was from, as I mentioned before, from my fortune teller tent. All right, let's have a quick look at what is in my... so this is the Rowlet I just got, and let's see if it has... Okay, so this does not have the special ability, the hidden ability, and let's go look. I'm just going to use the Wondertrade to have a quick look in my boxes so I can show off. Okay, so Jose, you want Poplio and you'll put in Froakie. Okay, I'll give you a hidden ability, Poplio, and I will just jump right over and start looking for it. So, most likely somebody else will not trade you that, but the GTS is delayed, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to see it. Okay, so the Spiritomb has come back. I will deal with that with the Spiritomb in a minute, because Jose, I want to make sure I can find your Froakie before somebody else does. Oh my gosh, Aiko, so you're saying you got your shiny Rowlet from Wondertrade. Oh, congratulations! That's great. That's really good. It's a surprise, right? I've been sending them out on the Wondertrade, but I wanted to send them out on the GTS, today while it's the weekend. Okay, let's see. Let me go check for Froakie. Where is it? So, Jose, hopefully I will find it. There's Bellsprout. There's Poplio. Is this you, Itachi? It's you, right? I'm pretty sure it's you. I think I recognize it. Okay, so let me give you a really good one. So here we go. This is one of the ones that I bred as opposed to the ones that I got in trade. So these are the moves, all of them, that were on the Primarina, the special Primarina, and you can see it's got liquid voice. So sorry to pause it. Hopefully you'll get that. Okay, so Jose, once you get this and it's all good, Just let me know in the chat that everything worked, because I've been slightly concerned that the GTS is slow. It looks like it's going through, so that will be fun. Good. I'm glad you're going to get something you like. This is a very, very good Pokemon, and you can use it as is or trade with it. Because it's a male, it will pass the moves it can pass. And any moves that it doesn't pass, you can just take it directly to the move relearner at Mount Wanakila, and even though it's only level 1, for heart scales, you can get it to relearn any moves that you saw that when you breed that you want on the eggs that you didn't see on the parents. So I always go and thank people, and Hitachi, I want to make sure. I don't know. I think you're one of my VIPs. If not, okay. One of your guests. Sorry. I meant to do this as a VIP. I think I got distracted in an earlier stream. I know my VIP slots are full, but I'll just take care of it. Get rid of some of the oldest things that look like people are no longer playing, like this one. Remove from the list, and I'll add you. Aiko says, you're not lying, you just got a level 100 shiny Greninja. Oh my gosh. Sounds like it might be a Hackamon, but you know what? If you don't try to deceive anybody with it, you just enjoy it, then that's pretty fun. That's surprising and fun, right? A shiny Greninja. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now, Jose, I can add you as a VIP. Finally, I thought I had done that in a prior stream, but at least now we're doing it. Okay, good. All right, super good. All right, let's get back to some. You're welcome, Jose. Very welcome. Let's go back and see what we've got going on here. Checking the GTS status. All right, what should we deposit? Does anybody want a? There's the Froakie. Protean, I think, is a really, really cool ability for Froakie, by the way. I get a big laugh out of it. So I could put in another one of these amazing Spiritombs. If people are interested, I'll go ahead and put in a SKIDDO. They didn't, let me get one with good IVs. This has got good IVs. Hang on, I'll put one in with 4 IVs. There we go, this will be good. We'll deposit this, and I think again I will just ask for something simple like an Abra, and this is obviously really going to be really good for battles. So if anybody wants the SKIDDO that's got Milk Drink and Rollout, moves specially bred onto it, transfer only, Rollout being a transfer only move. Enjoy. Okay, and there we go. That's how it looks from me, the GameNGrannie. And let's get some more trading done for starters. Well, you know, I'm an old lady now, but when I was a child, my mother, she would be almost 100, but she's not alive anymore. She told me that when she was a little girl, they had a goat in the backyard, for real. Like, you know, she lived in the suburbs in Pennsylvania. She lived outside of a major city, and in their backyard, they actually had a goat so she could have goat's milk, which I just, I find hilarious. I just can't quite imagine it, but, you know, times change, right? Let's see if there's Littons that want to get traded today. Do I have a shiny Sawana. No, I don't. You know, I've only done a little bit of the wormhole hunting. So let's see, Magmortar. Yeah, so I haven't actually started trying to find shinies in the wormhole. So for some reason, I am not very I'm not very good at it. But I don't care. I'm gonna just keep playing because that's what it's all about. Is you try stuff you never tried before, and you persist until you get good at it. That to me is the plan. Okay, I need to hatch some more Poplios. I don't know, these are both same. Just deposit. These are some Poplios I got from trades earlier today. Oh, you have an extra. Well, Jose, that is so sweet. I would love to do a link trade with you for that. Maybe after the stream is over, or we could arrange a time on another day that that you would find convenient. All right. Let me go out of here and check this. Okay, so that's still you. Let me see a minute here. I think this GTS should have traded by now. Apparently not. All right, so Milk Goat is still waiting for an Abra, I think. That's what I asked. What happened? That was weird. I'm going to look for Litten again, because I thought that I traded it and then somehow it didn't complete. I don't know. I'll just try again. Okay, so anytime is good for you for a link trade. Good. I will think about it during the stream, see if we can come up with something. Otherwise, I would just say we'll communicate through the comment section after the video posts. All right. So I thought that I tried to send this already, and it must not have gone through. Oh, maybe it gave me an error message. Let me try this again. Communicating. Well, it wouldn't have been an error. All right, maybe I pressed the wrong button and I didn't send it. All right, GTS, oh yeah. I think what I'll do is I will look for to trade some of the Rowlets, and then I'll hatch a few more of these Poplio. I believe it's Poplio that I'm breeding at the moment. Get the Poplio eggs, hatch them, and then come back to the GTS. Okay, so let's go out of this and. Okay. All right, so I think I don't actually have to run out, of course. I like to show off my golden castle here. All right, I'll just head out of here and hatch some more. Granny, have you ever thought of doing a shiny race? I would totally be up for a shiny race. I would need to find somebody that wants to shiny race with me. On something. Okay, I did that rather fast. So, oratoria, without the H, is the way Primarina is in French. The French Primarinas are oratoria, and Primarina, of course, in English. So that's the two hidden ability Primarinas that I'm breeding. And I'll just pick up some eggs, make a little room here. Super Mario, I'll give you a Dusk Lycanroc for Poplio. I'll wait for you. Okay, great. Yes, because I've got to hatch some. So Dusk Lycanroc would be fine, or something modest, modest Pokemon. This is my joy of giving to you guys, and you've, I'm glad to have you here. The Dusk Lichen Rocks I think are really cool. I've been breeding them. All right, so let me just hang on a second, folks. Sorry. I've got to do a little bit of cleanup on my box here so that I can proceed with the breeding the Poplios and having some room for everybody. Okay, overgrow is not one of the special moves, and hang on. I have so much junk in so many boxes, and then of course my my Pokemon bank, like on my other 3DS, is like full, and the whole thing is crazy. That's because I love Pokemon and I like to hoard them. All right, let's go back in. Oh, Radiant Narwhal. So you'll do a shiny race with me. That sounds like so much fun. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. We can work some details out after the stream for doing it, because I think that would be a blast. What is going on? There we go. All right, guys, time to breed some more really awesome Poplios. As Super Mario says, I have plenty too. I get almost anything for them. Yeah, I don't know. Pokemon are so cool in so many ways. You know, the thought that there's like 800 of them is just amazing. I want to have a living dex, but mostly that means I have to clear out, I think it's, what is it, 28 boxes to get enough. Is it 28 boxes in Pokemon Bank in order to have enough room for a living dex for all 804 or 7 or however many there are Pokemon? Of course, what I want to put in my living dex is all, you know, Pokemon with great IVs, so that means trading out some of the ones that are there already. Hey, Skyliner GT, how are you? Does anybody have Deoxys, not shiny, that wants to trade for your shiny Deoxys? Folks in the chat, please feel free to help out Skyliner GT with their request. I personally am not... I don't have all my legendaries yet, but anyone that wants to help each other or trade in the chat, I encourage that. That's what makes it fun. Okay, and we'll just collect these eggs, hatch them, and then we'll put them up on the GTS and so forth. Super Mario, you've put in a request, which is good. Let's see how many more eggs I need. And here we go. Because there's, see how fast they become available. It's because one of the pre-marinas is from my game in French, and so it's foreign compared to my English game. There's something really fun for me about playing in French because I only kind of understand it. I like 80% understand it. So if I just read the moves with the French names, I have to read the description to see what they do, and it's a little bit like the first time I played Pokemon 20 years ago. Like, you have these moves and you kind of know what they do, but you're not 100% sure. Okay, I'm going to switch out this other egg and then we'll go hatch them. I think a good place... Hey, Creeper Brothers, welcome! I guess it's not too late there. Welcome to the live stream, and right now I am about to hatch some of these Poplios that have the hidden ability and some really great moves on them, and then I will put them up on the GTS. So let's go... Whoops. I think for hatching Poplios, I'm going to run around the Iki Town. I think that's fun to have a newly hatched Poplio with that location on it. How are you, Creeper Brothers? How are you at the end of this weekend? I hope everybody is getting ready for spring. I don't know, some places still have an awful lot of snow on the ground. I think when I hatch eggs, sometimes I like to use this as a hatching pen. Works pretty well. You're doing well. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I just have this thing that when I'm hatching eggs, I like to have the once the eggs have hatched, I like the baby Pokemon that it shows where, and it doesn't have to be, you know, Paniola Ranch. It's a little more interesting for me, you know, not to see the same old hatching pen all the time at the farm. All right, so here's my first Poplio. Let's see if it has its rare hidden ability. Would you like to give it a name? Not today. All right, so just to show off what I'm saying, here's the Poplio. There's the summary. It doesn't have the special ability, but it does have the moves. And when it says, you know, egg hatched, it shows today's date, March 18th, where it shows Iki Town. See, I just think that's fun. So we will keep breeding, and of course I will trade this, but I won't put it, you know, probably just Wondertrade this. All right, let's hatch the rest of these. So, Creeper Brothers, have you been doing more live streams? I'm sorry, I haven't checked your channel in a while, but I do encourage people to check out each other's channels. I know a bunch of the people in our chat today do live streams of their own from time to time, so everybody check each other out. It's worthwhile. It's worth it. You can be surprised. See something you like that you never knew of. Whoops. I'm not trying to give this a special name. That's silly. When do you think it's time for a Nuzlocke? Yes, about that. Well, so I would like to have, if I do a Nuzlocke, I would like it to have some special kind of twist, like something like maybe an egg lock. That would be fun. I think doing an egg lock would be fun, because what we could do is we could announce it in the future, and then ask people to trade us, do link trades with us to get eggs, and then in the egg lock we can only use those. And we treat it like a Nuzlocke, but we can only use the Pokemon that would be eggs. Would you be interested in something like that? I think that would be fun. I've wanted to do that for a long time, but I haven't organized it. I don't know. I could organize it. I could announce it on Twitter and invite people to send me eggs, link trade eggs. The main thing is I just don't want hacked eggs. You know, no matter how humble or exotic the Pokemon is, I just want it to be a real in-game bred egg, not something made from a hacked Pokemon. That would be the only thing I would ask. I think it's just more challenging to play the game the way it was meant to be played, and I find it fun to, not know what to expect. Just whatever comes your way, you have to, challenge it and deal with it. Okay, one more egg to hatch. So far, all these Poplios are male. No big surprise there. We'll just get this last egg hatched. Okay. Awesome, Creeper Brothers, great. That would be really fun to do an egg lock versus. That would be really fun. That would be fun. All right, somehow we should plan that. It's 18th of March. Maybe if we put it for the beginning of April, early April to start, then that gives us enough time to collect eggs from people. I think that would be so much fun. And what we could do is we could collect eggs, and then you and I could trade some of the eggs randomly, not knowing what's in them. We could trade eggs with each other on the very first episode of the egg lock. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I think this has a lot of potential for fun. Okay. Glad you like the idea. All right, I think I've got enough Poplios to get back to trading, and let's fly back to the ranch and see which one which ones of these Poplios have the hidden ability, because that's the name of the game for today. We want hidden abilities and great moves. And this one is okay. I'm going to add it to the party, and I'm just going to go to the PC and actually figure out which Pokemon need to be where. An Egglock and a shiny race at the same time. Sounds like views. Well, it would be two different themes, I think. Yes, we could do it. I mean, I tend to, you know, flit around from one idea to another. So I think we could do them both at the same time. Radiant Narwhal. I think that would be so much fun. Creeper Brothers, your birthday is in April. My birthday's in April too. It's about a week before yours, so we could do this. And Radiant Narwhal, we could start our shiny race as well. I think the whole thing could really just be fun. All right, let me move the. I'm going to make a little group of the Pokemon that don't have the. Okay, that's Liquid Voice. This is Torrent. I'm going to move the Pokemon that have the great moves, but not the hidden ability. I'm going to move them to a slightly different box, so I don't get myself too confused. I'm going to take the Froakie that I've received, the wonderful Froakie. Okay, and this is a. You know what? I could be using the little blue cursor, and it would all go faster. Okay, so these are all Liquid Voice and Icy Wind. This is also Liquid Voice. Okay. I'm gonna move these guys to another PC box so that things won't get too confusing. All right, nice. I think we're ready. Now, Creeper Brothers says, sad that we fans use eggs in Pokebank. Oh, that we can't. Yes, I see what you're saying. We cannot put eggs into the Pokebank. I wish that Pokebank would update itself for that. But if you really look at Pokebank carefully, they wrote that program in a weekend. That really, there's so many things it should do that it doesn't do. So I think it's just they would have to spend a little time with the programming to make it accept eggs. Wouldn't be much, but I think Nintendo isn't investing in that. All right, so quick look. So we have these are the long reach Rowlets. We have this Rowlet is that I received in a trade does not have. Let's get back here. We'll put this here, and these are Littens, but they're Littens that I was traded. Okay, so I think who asked for Super Mario? Did I trade with you yet? I think you asked. A Dusk Lycanroc for Poplio. So I'll put. I think the way to do this so that someone else doesn't swipe it, why don't you put the Dusk Lycanroc in and ask for a Poplio? I will. I don't remember, Super Mario, what your in-game name is. If you want to type that into the chat. But why don't I do that now? I'm getting ready to go back to Festival Plaza anyway. I've got a couple of eggs, and all right, we'll just go to the Festival Plaza. Yeah. Light. That's right. Okay, so Super Mario. I'll repeat that. You and I are probably on the same page anyway. But let me just say the way for you to trade me is I'm quite sure that the GTS will allow you to put your Dusk Lycanroc or whatever you want to trade me in to the GTS and say that you want a Poplio in return, and I will keep searching the Lycanrocs until I see yours with your name on it, your request. Of course, it's going to be a few minutes for me to get in because the GTS is very busy, and it's okay. So I'm going to run back into my golden castle, and I like to stand here so that I can thank everybody after each trade and get the festival coins. And so here we go, into the GTS. So Creeper Brothers, which Pokemon game should the Egglock be in? So that's a good question. Let me think about that. I mean, I'm thinking I should actually play in my French game, because even though I would be talking in English, I think it would be fun for the game to be in French, so that we can get more, European viewers, and then English-speaking viewers can understand what's going on because of I'll be narrating. Okay, so I got a traded one back. And here we go. Tsubaki. Okay. And of course, because I'm getting so many festival coins, once again my rank went up in my festival plaza. What does he want to offer? Oh, general store. So the general stores I really like for early in the game, but I am pretty sure that I do not want it right now, because I like the things that I've got in my festival plaza. By the way, I have switcheroo in my festival plaza, so anybody that is doing battle agency that needs a 3-star switcheroo, you can talk to me. Creeper Brothers, is the French Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? It could be, because any game can be in any language. So I do have an Ultra Sun game that I could, I just back up the save file using the Power Saver thing, and then I can wipe the game, the Ultra Sun game, and do it. I have no problem doing that, because that's, we're talking about several weeks away. So yeah, I mean, I could do the French in Ultra Sun. That would be fun. That would be fun. Let's see. Are you sure you don't want to host the facility? Yes, I'm sure. Okay, let's see. He's handing out nuggets today. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Now we'll go to GTS Trade. Okay, you put the Lycanroc in. Good. Super Mario. I will check it right now. Hopefully, the GTS will make the connection. And here we go. Search with these conditions, and I'm looking for one owned by Light. Light, that's you, right? So let's give you a good one. Above average, decent, above average, outstanding. I'd like to give you that one. It doesn't have. Creeper Brothers, not Creeper Brothers. Sorry, Super Mario. I'm trying to figure out if you would rather have they all of the Poplios have the liquid voice. Would you rather have the one with the competitive moves or the one with the competitive IVs? I don't know if you can see this. I'll wait a little bit for your answer. Okay, I'm going to give you the one with the really good IVs, because I can always give you another one with the moves. So hopefully, I didn't want the GTS to cancel the communication. Wait, already been traded. What? Super Mario. Yeah. Let me check. We might have to do this again, because I think somebody else switched your nabbed you. Yeah. You know what? You can give me anything else. I'll trade you for the good IVs. Yeah, that happened. Sorry, I didn't do that fast enough, and so somebody else traded you. Super Mario, let me know. Trade me anything, you know, any modest Pokemon you like, and I'm happy to give you the good IVs Popplio that I showed you. Crazy. I'm going to go back and look at this, but I'm pretty sure that we lost it. Internet. Creeper Brother says, your internet is slow. My internet is fast, but however, unfortunately, the GTS is kind of slow. Yeah. All right. No worries. I'm going to not get sidetracked and go back to, I guess I was going to look for Rowlets, or look for something that wanted Rowlets, which is, unfortunately, the GTS doesn't. I think it would be so cool if the GTS had a way, if you could say, I have a, you know, whatever you have, like, I have a Spiritomb, and who wants to trade me for a Spiritomb? Like, if you could put the crust in that way, like saying what you have and seeing all the people that wanted it, I think that would be more fun. Okay, so here's somebody that just wants to trade a Rowlet for Popplio, and so I will just trade this one. Oh, Creeper Brothers, upstairs your internet is fast. Yeah, that happens to me too sometimes. It's all, you know, the technology is still changing. Okay, depositing the Popplio. Here we go. You'll just put in another. Okay, Super Mario, what would you like to put in? It can be anything you want. If it's Lycanroc, just let me know, and I will. I'll look for that. Otherwise, tell me if you want to, Super Mario. Tell me if you want me to look for something else. As I say, any modest Pokemon, I'm totally fine with. I'm a Pokemon hoarder. It's a great thing to hoard because, you know, it like doesn't take up space in your apartment or in your house. All right, let's have a look. See what's going on here. Lycanroc, only 3 left. All right, well, hopefully, hopefully I can get there before somebody else decides that they want the Lycanroc. Okay, checking the status. Seek. Pokemon. There we go. It's a race. I think people just really are having fun trading for anything at all. Hold on. Alright, let me see if I can find you, Super Mario. Alright, I'm going to make it redo the search. Bring it back in. Sometimes it's hard to get the GTS to like refresh its data. Alright, I'm not seeing it. That's alright, I'll just keep refreshing. I'll like briefly look for something else. At least this forces it to clear everything out. Give me new information. Let's see. Creeper Brothers says, can you comment that you said for my question? Let's see. When should we do the egg chaining stream, or the egg lock? Well, it would be an egg lock. So I want to say like maybe around April 10th or April 12th, something like that. I mean, I'm still thinking about it. Oh, okay, Light, I've got you. let me give you the Poplio I promised with the 4 perfect IVs. And hopefully this will work. Looks like it's going to go through. So how Creeper Brothers, so how should we get the eggs? I see. So I think that we can ask for eggs in every live stream. I will post on Twitter a request for eggs and encourage people to comment on I don't know. Comment on whatever my most recent video is. But I see what you're saying. Maybe we should just do a short video that asks for eggs and pre-announces the live stream egg lock. So I think I'm just talking out, sort of thinking out loud, but I think that would be the strategy. Okay, so Super Mario, thanks for the GTS. I got my crazy high 36 festival coins because of my good luck from the fortune teller tent for the day. I guess it just lasts all day. Creeper Brothers, I hope that made sense what I was saying about how we can get eggs for the egg lock. I didn't actually give you an answer about when, but I think in the next few days I could put up a video. And certainly, I probably wouldn't live stream a video just for that, but I could post it and then announce it on Twitter and Instagram and try to get attention for it that way. Let me just see. Oh, Light, I'm not sure why you're not one of my VIPs, but I'm going to add you. Super Mario Brothers. I have to make room because I have a fair amount of old... Let's see, VIP ranking 46. Yeah, this one hasn't. I'll make room with that one. Let's see, Creeper Brothers, you're saying, can I say, challenge for it coming to be a versus after all? Yes, it's going to be a it will be versus. Radiant Narwhal says, for the shiny race, do you want to make it a new game or just off a save file? Yes, Radiant Narwhal, yes, we should do it off of a save file because, you know, there's a lot of setup involved for different types of shiny hunting. Hang on just a minute, I need to concentrate. But I agree, definitely we should do it off of an existing game. Okay, so I'm going to add Light to my VIP list, if possible, if it will let me. Okay, good, good. I'm glad I've got you guys as VIPs. It does mean that both of us get more festival coins if you care to check, you know, when you do the thank you after a trade for all different types of trades. Super Mario says, thank you. You're going to use Primarina's Psych Up move on Eevee's Z move. That ought to be fun. Okay, I think I've answered everybody's questions so far in the chat. I know I'm not really doing these trades very fast, but it's all about having fun, and we're having fun, and I do recommend that everybody click the thumbs up button if they haven't done so already. And let's have a look. Let's look for Rowlets, or something that wants Rowlets. I think I have a bunch of those. I haven't traded up yet. Then eventually, okay, let's see, Litten. I think I have Littens. This one, I'll trade this one. Deposit. Jose says, when are you going to do some battles? I'm not going to do some today, but I think it would be fun to do some battles during the week because, you know, I've noticed there really hasn't been very much Pokemon live streaming like last week. I don't know if it was because YouTube was having problems or, you know, quite, you know, what was going on, but I think a battling live stream would be fun, especially if we mix up individual battles with some battle agency, because I like that. I liked doing the battle agency. So maybe we could do that Tuesday or Wednesday. That's what I'm thinking of this upcoming week. Let's see. Welcome to the GT. Let's have a look and see how this goes. Yes, haven't thanked this person yet. 36. I just get such a laugh out of that. Let's have a little look. I'm not going to actually do a Wondertrade. I'm just using this as a way to see what's in my PC box. So, all right. Okay, so the Pokemon I just got was not. That one is not hidden ability. These all are. That is, and there is the Lycanroc from Super Mario Brothers. And maybe I should grind out some more Littens and some more Poplios. All right, we'll do a few more trades. Let's see. So I want. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to do Wondertrade. Let's go out, and I think the way to find people that want to have Rowlets is to look for Poplios and look for Littens. That's my guess for today. So let's see if we can find. Okay, not too many of these guys are asking for the Rowlets. Let's have a look under the Littens. Actually, you know what, I really should just deposit one. Okay, Bumblebee, Tyrode, Brion, Mantine. Yeah, I should just go ahead and deposit. That'll work. Okay, let's go out, deposit, and let's see, what's this one? That'll have at least one. Let's put this one in. Okay, so we have a long reach Pokemon, and it's got the special moves, and I will just say that I'll just say I want a Litten in return. Why not? Creeper Brothers, yes, go ahead and definitely do a live stream asking for eggs. And you can say all the things that we were talking about in this chat that will help people feel inspired to participate. So this is great in battles, and as you can see, it has the long reach. It has TMs, good TMs that I put on it, but it does not have any of the special moves. It is French, though. If that's a different region from you, it would be good for breeding. That's the thing about Masuda method, is if you want to increase your shiny chances in breeding, you need a Pokemon from a different region or language. All right, let's see. Every Pokemon in the egg lock gets 3 or 2 lives. That's a thought. I think that would be good. I think if we don't get that many eggs, then we definitely have to have a more relaxing restriction like that. So I do agree with that. Let's have another look for Rowlet. See if any Rowlets are trading for other Rowlets. Although we could also look for Abras. This one's a Poplio. I don't know if I'm out of Poplios. Yeah, it looks like I'm out of Poplios. What, did I miss the, I'm not entirely out of Poplios. Not sure why that didn't connect. Oh, it wants a female. That's why, because I don't have any females. Poplio 1 to 10, that should connect, hopefully. Let's see. Creeper Brothers says we should have an egg hatcher Pokemon. We have an egg hatcher Pokemon until we get Tauros. So I guess the only way you can get Tauros when you're breeding is if you breed with a Ditto, right? Let's see. That's good. I'm going to trade this one. Give somebody a hidden ability Poplio. Creeper Brothers, maybe I didn't understand what you're saying. Are you saying we should have a Pokemon that helps to hatch eggs, like a Pokemon like Magby or Fletchinder, something that has the flame body ability? Is that what you mean? Alright, I think after this trade I am going to go back to the farm, to the ranch, and breed some more Pokemon for trading. And let me see. Creeper Brother says if you get another 3DS on your birthday, you'd be happy. That would be fun. Okay, 1 hour and 55 minutes. You know what, people? I love trading with you guys. I think for now I am going to end this stream and I'll restart it in 15 minutes. Because I found that it's easier for me to, it's much easier for me to edit the streams using the YouTube software if they're under 2 hours. So what I'm going to do is, I know this seems sudden, but what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to end the live stream and I will start it again in roughly 15 minutes. Meanwhile, to everybody who has joined me today, thank you so much, and I love to see you always. I hope that you have a nice weekend, and if you want to come back for more GTS streaming and wonder trading and egg breeding, then I will see you in a new stream, which I will start, as I say, in about 15 minutes. Goodbye, and fare thee well. Alola.